GangboX Podcast, episode 5.
Episode 5 coming to you live from the fabulous downtown Las Vegas.
Green Apple Studios.
Yes. Shout out Pete.
Shout out Pete. I saw you reposted one of his Instagram posts.
I did. Come
That's
get
cool.
a free hour podcast. I don't know if there's one left.
Did we get a free hour?
You get 1 free hour. Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
I promise you did.
One free. He says yes.
Yeah.
It's anyone.
I remember that.
All right. All right.
So you get 1 free hour.
1 free hour. And you can be cool like us with a podcast.
Yeah, you don't like what we say? Come down here and fucking start your own.
Yeah. Bet you
Bitch.
don't. Bet you don't.
Bet you don't.
Bet you don't. Because it's Sunday morning. It's fucking 7 o'clock.
It is. Sunday, 7 a.m.
All right, Bubba. What's new?
There's a lot. We got government shutdowns.
Yeah.
Which people are like, why the fuck do you care? Well, I got a tool of the week too. It just fucking
What?
changed now that we talked
What?
about that. I'll wait till we get there. Do you want to start with tool of the fucking week?
If it's there, let's do it. What's your
Fuck,
tool of
you
the week?
Okay, so my tool of the week, I got a call from Senator Catherine Cortez Masto.
Okay.
She asked me before the vote, she says, hey, how will this affect your members? Blah, 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 blah. Not fucking telling me which way I should tell her to vote, but she was gathering information the way good elected officials do.
Okay.
Now, when I say that, that doesn't mean that the other senator is fucking bad.
Right.
So then Catherine Cortez Masto's team reaches out to me and says, hey, can you do this is new information to you too. I love this
I don't
shit.
know what you're talking about.
So I say I'm never forgetting. So she says, the team reaches out and they say, hey, we're gonna is it okay if you talk to a reporter? Blah blah blah. I was like, yeah, I don't mind. They said, okay, we're gonna give the reporter your information. I talked to this reporter. And then she says, well, did Rosen's team or did Senator Rosen reach out to you? I was like, no. I was like, talked to somebody, told them, they asked what I thought, and I told them that, how it would affect the workers. Not even fucking thinking, dude, this fucking piece of shit reporter, they cut it out of the story, so maybe she's not a piece of shit.
Okay.
But I get a call from Rosen's team, like, hey, what happened? Like, why did you say that, that we didn't ask you for your opinion and that we went against, the opinion you gave? And I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, you just called me. You checked in. You were like, hey, Vince, how are things going after the vote was done?
Right.
And I said, things are good, but members are affected by the shutdown, blah, blah, blah. Just making small talk.
Right.
Dude. She's like, did you tell the reporter that? Because they're calling over here saying that Rosen doesn't care about working people. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? That's not how any of this went down. And then so I text Catherine's team and I was like, never ask me to do this fucking again.
Was it their reporter? Whose reporter was it?
I don't
Who sent the reporter?
Catherine Cortez
Yeah.
Masto's team sent the reporter. Now,
The reporter
they
went
were
rogue.
shocked. Yeah, I think the reporter went
Yeah.
rogue and was looking for dirt that wasn't there at my fucking expense, dude.
'Cause
that's how it goes, right?
Yeah.
But I need that reminder. I need to get punched in the teeth like that every once in a while to fucking straighten up, dude.
Right. Well, one of our senators voted for the shutdown and one didn't, right?
Catherine was the one that voted for it. That's the one that I talked to, and oh no,
She voted to pass the bill, to pass the
so
budget.
that way it doesn't shut down,
Right.
Right. And again, I don't know if I highly doubt, because I know she talked to multiple unions.
Sure.
So it's not Vince Savager has this finger
Right,
on
right,
fucking
right, right,
DC, and then Rosen did it. And I don't know. And look, truth be told, nor do I give a fuck. Yeah. Like, I give a fuck about the working people. I give a fuck that the government shut down. I don't care if Rosen didn't call me to get my opinion.
Right.
Like, that's what I don't care about. It's great if she did, but what's done is done. But the tool of the fucking week is that reporter trying to fucking start some shit between me and the fucking 2 senators, bro. That's fucking wild,
That's crazy.
Fucking nuts.
And so then a lot of our members, I hear like, oh, government shutdown, good, let it shut down. It's only people sitting behind a desk that are pushing pencils, bureaucrats. Does a government shutdown affect our members?
100%. We have project labor agreements at the test site, right? There's an upper side and lower side. So a lot of people don't know Building Trades has project labor agreements with the Department of Defense and the Department of Energy. And there's people that fucking work out there.
Right.
Now, we can't talk about what kind of work or any of that shit because it's all...
Aliens.
I believe in...
Listen, I got members at both sites, and I always ask them, the painters, are you guys painting the spaceships? Who's painting this? Are you painting the ground for the UFOs? Are you painting the building the UFOs are in?
I just got...
They never tell me.
I heard the aliens, they're eating the dogs. That's what I heard, dude. I heard they're eating the dogs.
The aliens, they're eating the dogs.
Yeah. But no, I know that they fucking... So, like, the people that were on the intake, because, it takes a while to get out there, bro. And so the people, I heard that the people that were, going through I forget whatever the fuck the rooms are called. I don't even know what the fuck we're allowed to talk about because, like, a lot of shit's classified.
It is.
But people that are, waiting to get clearance to work on the site, they fucking furloughed them, dude.
Yep.
And then I'm hearing that on the 10th, they're going to furlough more. And then more and more and more.
Right.
So, yeah, dude, the government shutdown affects construction.
It absolutely does.
In Nevada.
And one of those sites we're currently in negotiations with. The building trades has a PLA. The PLA expires just like any other contract, and then we renegotiate. And then every building trades craft kind of negotiates their own like wages appendix. And my tool of the week is MSTS, which is one of the contractors up there.
Yeah.
Their negotiating tactics are awful. They probably think they're good negotiators because of how pissed off they make all of us, but they go backwards. They suck. It was a very tough round of negotiations. I don't think everyone has even finished yet negotiating. Some units have, some haven't. But they're my tool of the week just because the tactics that they use in negotiating is not beneficial for either side, and it pisses me off.
I got a question too that I think it's important to maybe go ask an attorney, but I don't think they're negotiating in good faith.
They're not. I don't believe I'm not a lawyer. I play one on TV. No, I'm not a lawyer, but I don't think that they're negotiating in good faith either.
I don't think so. I feel like not only are their negotiating tactics bad, I don't believe, and this is just an opinion,
right?
And it's a public opinion, and I'm allowed to fucking tell the truth, but I think they bargain in bad faith, dude.
They do.
I think they do. And I think that they don't know the rules. And from what I understand, they don't even have decision makers at the table.
Nope.
So how the fuck can you bargain? Like, I don't know, let me go ask my boss. That's not how the fuck this works.
Well, and then they try to argue back because they've been confronted about that, I think, by multiple building trade unions. And they say, well, look, you have to bring it back to your members. And it's like, well, yeah, they have to ratify the agreement. But my members have given me the authority to tentatively approve anything at this table. So you have to have that same authority to tentatively approve anything at the table. And once we've approved, my members ratify. But you don't get to sit at the table and go, well, I don't know if I can do that. I got to go to my boss. I got to go to my boss. Well, then get your boss out here and put whoever can make that decision at the table, because that is the requirement to bargain in good faith.
Yeah, the TA it, because all they do is they don't TA shit at the fucking table.
They bring it all back to their boss.
Which is fucking bullshit, bro. That's not how business is done. Bosses talk to bosses.
Right.
And what the fuck? If you can't make a decision or you can't TA something, get the fuck out of here.
Right. Put someone at the table that can.
Yeah.
And they have to.
Yeah.
And so they don't know what they're doing. They're a pain in the ass. I mean, my unit got a deal done. It still has to be ratified, so we'll wait and see. Eventually we get there, but the turmoil it takes, like, it's almost a game to them. It's my members' livelihoods are on the line. To them it might be a fun little bargaining game that they're playing, but that's my members' well-being. That's their livelihood that you're fucking around with. It
100%,
pisses me off,
bro. Let me ask you a question. For your members out there, what is a 0.02% increase or 0.2% increase? What would that be translate to dollars? So not a 2% increase, but a 0.2%. Like roughly.
0.02%?
Yeah, 0.02%.
I'll tell you. Hold on.
Because that's what we're fighting over right now, right? Is a couple cents. And I think that they're very fucking stubborn on what the fuck they really want to do, bro. Like,
yeah, it's like 10 cents.
Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Mm-hmm. And look, I'm not here to tell people to strike. I'm not here to tell people to walk off of jobs. And this is fucking treading some fucking very scary waters, even me bringing this shit up. But I will say, bro, there is unions that have filed for strike sanction requests. And
100%.
Yeah, and I'm not, look, it's illegal for a union rep, and I think a lot of members don't know this. So again, little fuck message. Yeah. This is it's good for union members to know this. Right. An elected union official cannot tell members to not cross a picket line or to cross a picket line.
Correct.
Right? By law, we are not allowed to do that.
Right.
And I've never told anybody to cross or not cross. All I could tell them is if it's sanctioned or not sanctioned.
Right.
And then when they say, well, what do you think I should do? And I'm like, I know what every good union man does. You do what you want to do.
That's the line. That's what I say. I mean, whenever the members show up to any job site, they show up to a job site, there's a picket out front. Mm-hmm. Obviously, that they start calling the agent. It's the first thing they do. And it's always the same conversation. Hey, what's going on here? Sometimes the unions know, and I could say right away, okay, that's sanctioned. I know about it. Sometimes, a lot of times, the union doesn't tell anybody. Mm-hmm. And so then I have to start making some phone calls to find out if it's sanctioned. And then that's it. Is it? Yes, it's sanctioned. And they say, what do we do? And that is, every good union member knows what to do when they see a picket line. I know what I would do. Yeah. I cannot tell you, because you can get in some very big legal issues.
Hot water, bro. Fuck yeah.
And the member's like, just tell me what to do. And it's like, well, I can't. But every union member, I know what I would do. And I know what every good union member would do when they see a sanctioned picket. And then sometimes it's not. Sometimes they call it's just a banner. Yeah. Right. And then they think, oh, there's a picket. And it's like, well, that's not a picket. Well, do I cross the banner? It's like, well, every union member needs to make their own decision. It's not sanctioned, which is a big deal, right? Whether it's sanctioned or not. We don't sanction, public information banners. Yeah. So it gets a little messy.
It gets sticky, dude. All that. And again, dude, a lot of members don't know, and I don't. Everyone wants to talk shit about the members not fucking knowing, and I'm like, well, it's our job. It's our job to fucking educate them.
It is absolutely our fault. I was just on a job site on Friday. The guys were on lunch. I was talking to some of my glazers. They're on their lunch break. I took them way over. So if the owner hears this, he's going to be mad at me. But he's my buddy, so I don't think he'll get too mad. But they get a 30-minute lunch. I probably talked to him for 45 minutes. Hell yeah. And I explained to them about this podcast actually, and I told them, our membership not understanding how this works, is our fault as union leaders. It's 100% my fault, which is why we started this podcast, to try to get information like this out to them so they can hear it in like a full form setting where it's not this abbreviated, at union meetings, one of the members was talking, he's like, last time I went to a union meeting, they just started yelling about stupid shit. It's like, yeah, I know. We deal with that, right? The members come, they want to talk about whatever. It gets derailed quickly, right? It gets sideways. Yeah. The job site meetings are good if you can sit there and talk to them for 45 minutes. There's not a lot of companies that would let me do that. They would break us over. They're going to get up. They're going to walk away from me. But it's our responsibility to educate our membership. And we as union leaders have got to figure out a way to get the message to them. That's why we're trying this. That's what this podcast is all about.
That's what it's all about.
How do we get the message to the membership?
And that's the thing about when we ask people like, hey, do you want to come on? I reached out to 2 people, by the way, to have them fucking come on. But Edgar Flores was one. He said, to his credit, bro, to his credit, he's like, look, it's an ongoing investigation. He's like, I'm an attorney and I don't advise myself to go speak about something that's ongoing. Right. So no problem, brother.
Makes sense.
A couple iron workers, I reached out to 2. One of them said he can't do it today, and next week's his kid's birthday, which I could respect, but it's like, I fucking tried.
You're right.
And the other one, no call, no show. He didn't no call, no show back. So he didn't call me or anything. But again, dude, I think if we do start bringing members on, which I really fucking want to, because we're gonna get tired of talking. But we ask them, what is it about your union you don't understand? And then we'll find out who the member is, and maybe we'll have his fucking BA on call and see if he can get the questions answered. Because guarantee you, bro, whatever questions this member's got, it's the same fucking question that everyone's bitching about in the field. And 9 times out of 10, it's a misunderstanding. And nobody, those collective bargaining agreements are written funny.
Oh yeah,
they're not easy to fucking understand, bro. And it's not that we're all fucking stupid and me iron worker. Like no, dude, it's written very what's the word?
Ambiguous.
Ambiguous, bro.
Yes, but a lot of that is done on purpose.
And we don't need to say why.
Right.
We just know why.
Right. Well, from both sides, right? Yeah. People don't want to be tied down to certain shit, right?
Yeah.
And so it opens things up for interpretation. I tell members all the time, that contract, it's black and white and some gray, right? And you got to try to navigate that, right? Because there's legal arguments.
And a lot of newer folks into union leadership want black or white. That's it. And I'm like, bro, you're going to get smoked.
Yeah.
You're going to get fucking smoked.
Yeah.
This is good for both sides, bro.
Right.
When something has a cushion or a buffer, it's better. You know why roller coasters shake? So the motherfuckers don't crack.
Right.
If that thing was solid, all those welds would fucking crack and we would die.
If it don't bend, it breaks.
Correct. So you got to give it a little.
Right. Give it a little bend in there.
Give a little bend. You know what I mean?
Nothing's wrong with a little bend.
dude. Yes. What else we got? That was good, dude.
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome.
So obviously, government shutdown. Another thing related to that that's a little concerning to me. We had our general membership meeting last week where our general president came and spoke, and our business manager and all of our leaders. There's a huge concern about healthcare costs coming up, and so our members pay for their healthcare typically through hourly contributions, paid for by their employer, right? It's not coming off of their check, but a lot of times it comes out of their raise, right? An employer's like, hey, I'm giving you $4 an hour this year. Out of that $4, 50 cents has to go to health and welfare. Well, that's 50 cents that would have gone on their wages.
Yeah.
So there's always an argument where the employer's like, hey, we're paying for the health insurance. And it's like, not really, because you're taking it out of an increase, but it's not coming off the net taxable. So that's another gray area, right? Whose money is that?
Yeah.
But a lot of the reason for the shutdown, there's two sides. There's always two sides, right? One side is saying the other side wants to give health insurance to undocumented workers. The other side is saying, the Republicans are accusing the Democrats of wanting to give health insurance to illegal aliens.
Really?
Not the ones at the test sites that are eating the dogs, the immigrants.
Yeah.
And then the other side is saying, well, the Democrats are saying we're shutting down the government because the Republicans are letting the Obamacare tax credits expire, and that's going to skyrocket your health insurance. And so it gets very messy. Who knows what the fucking truth is? I don't know if who the fuck knows? All I know is I don't want our health insurance premiums to start going up because that eats into our members' wages.
Yeah.
And so we have to pay attention to those things and really understand what is true. The unions, all the building trades unions, a lot of their general presidents are starting to get on social media and really talk about the concern of our health insurance skyrocketing. And that affects our members directly. So that's something that we got to watch out for. We negotiate this stuff on a local level. And look, when I became the business agent, I had no idea how much shit I had to learn about health insurance. It's fucking crazy.
It is.
And a lot of times the membership blames, they call it the union health insurance. It's the union insurance suck. Most of our insurance is not just the union insurance. Your employers are sitting on that as well. It's a team effort between the employers and the union. We negotiate the conditions of the health insurance. The problem is that health insurance in this state, a healthcare system in this state is fucking trash.
Yeah.
That it doesn't matter how good your insurance is. If there ain't enough doctors, there ain't enough doctors.
There's not.
And there's not.
Dude, did you hear Kaiser's coming to Nevada? I don't know if that's fucking true, but I
did
heard
not hear that.
Kaiser Permanente is coming to Nevada. I don't know if you want to fact check that. Or whatever.
I mean that's
a big fucking deal.
That is a big fucking deal.
If they do come, bro, because they have their own fucking network and everything. And I grew up in the city where that shit even started, Fontana, California. Fucking shout out 909, baby. But no, I grew up right down the street from fucking Kaiser Steel, bro, the steel mill. And it was one of their little fucking clinics within because insurance rates were too fucking high and too fucking crazy.
Right.
That they ended up starting their own fucking hospital. Now it's what we know today, which is Kaiser fucking Permanente. Yeah, it's true. We got fact checked on that shit. It's a fucking fact. 2026.
2026. We got our own
and
Jamie.
They build, we got our own Jamie here.
Yes, let's go.
And they build those fucking hospitals all union.
Yes, they do.
So
that's what we need.
That's what fucking another thing, dude. And I was watching the other podcast, and I'm like, I always say, you know what fucking pisses me off? It sounds like everything fucking pisses me off. I'm just like an old fucking just grumpy ass old man. But it's the fact that our insurances are through these fucking hospitals, and they all take our insurance, and we fucking pay all these people, and they don't build any of these fucking hospitals union.
I know.
They don't build any of these hospitals fucking union, dude.
Yeah.
God damn it. Whatever.
I mean, some of them do. We get some hospital work.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Some crafts, but from the building trades perspective,
right? Not enough density.
No, and I met with HCA, one of the healthcare fucking providers in town. They do Sunrise and all that shit, and I went over there and I met with the CEO, dude. And we're walking around fucking Sunrise Hospital, beautiful hospital by the way, the new addition. For the most part, it was union, but I pull up and XL fucking masonry's outside,
right? And
I was like, wow, this is my welcome fucking gift?
What did they say?
He started laughing. He's like, oh, no, come on. And I was like, no. I was like,
don't look over there.
Yeah. And I was like, no, dude, listen, that's the kind of bullshit that fucks shit up. Yes, they're a local contractor, but they're also fucking scumbags.
Yeah. They're paying their guys shit, probably not giving them benefits, taking money out of their check for the shitty benefits that they give them.
They got popped, dude. We got to have the bricklayers on one day and tell the fucking story. Like that dude fucking served some prison time for wage theft.
Yeah. That's good because usually they don't serve any fucking prison time. Typically the state allows them to steal all the wages they want and then slaps them on the hand.
Yeah,
that shit should be criminal. If one of my members steals a TV, the fucker's going to go to prison.
Yeah.
But this business owner can steal tens of thousands, sometimes millions of dollars in wages. It's not criminal.
If I get a gun and stick it in your fucking face and say, give me all your money.
Right.
Stick them up.
Right.
I go to jail.
Yeah.
That's wage theft. I'm stealing your wages when you just cash your fucking check and
100%.
meet you at the bank. But an employer could do it and just say, oh, my bad.
My bad. Pay a penalty and move on.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
And we got the penalty increased through the
We did.
legislature. Shout out fucking 525 and their lovely work. They took what you guys did and ran it
with
through.
the painters.
So good shit. Yeah.
So that, but we want them to go to jail next.
Yeah. Prison.
Yeah, they should go to prison.
Yeah.
If they're knowingly, willfully stealing wages from workers, it should be treated like any other theft, and they should go to fucking prison.
And drop the soap.
That's right.
motherfucker.
Drop the soap. So that leads me to my next thing. There's an article in the paper this morning. It was about a job fair. Okay. Mm-hmm. This guy's a HVAC, just lost his HVAC job. He goes to like a job fair at fucking someplace. Can't find a job. They interview Janelle Han, Director of Human Resources for the traffic control firm Parking and Transportation Group. She said is consistently trying to hire for frontline $13 an hour roles to direct traffic at large-scale events, including Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix. She said she has found it that many people treat the job as just gig work or find that they don't want to keep working outside in the heat. She also struggles to find qualified candidates for positions that require specialized certification. Qualified labor remains one of the largest problems for small businesses, according to a monthly survey from the National Federation of Independent Businesses. Of the 58% of business owners who are hiring in September, 88% reported few or no qualified applicants for the position they are trying to fill because you're paying them $13 fucking dollars an hour.
Motherfucker, you get what the fuck you pay for. Eat
These-
it and love it.
These fucking people act like they're so surprised. Like, I don't know why we can't fill these $13 an hour jobs where these fucking people have to sit outside in the heat all goddamn day directing traffic. Like, no fucking shit.
Have your fucking kids, have your nephews go fucking do it for $13 an hour. Guarantee you they won't.
It's fucking
Fuck
crazy.
out of here. You get what you pay for, dude. That's all that's. Again, it's not a workforce shortage.
No.
It's not a workforce shortage. The workforce is there. Pay the motherfuckers what. Who wants to stand outside, even if it is traffic control, for one, which is dangerous as fuck.
Right.
Like, people make jokes like, oh, they're just standing there holding a fucking sign. The risk that come with that shit ain't no fucking joke,
no.
dude. Right? Especially for women in the trade, right? They, like a lot of people, and I've talked, the reason I've like got all excited and shit because I've had conversations with women in the trades who are traffic control folks. And they deal with a lot of bullshit with the public.
Yep.
Not just like it's not on the job. It's in the public, right? So they deal with the bullshit public. Oh, fucking nice ass, all this shit.
Yeah.
And then the job hazards of getting hit by a fucking car.
Right.
We live in Las Vegas. People drink and drive here all the fucking time. So that alone is worth more than $13 an hour.
Yes.
Then you throw the fucking heat on top of that, dude. Get fucked.
Get
$13.
fucked.
That's your fault.
They act surprised. I'm reading the article. Like, they seem surprised. Like, I don't know why it's so hard. We can't find qualified people. It's because you don't fucking pay them. And think of F1. How much money is F1 making? I mean, it's just astronomical. And, you know, I don't know. F1, what they've done 2 years? Is this their third year coming up?
Yeah, third
So
year.
I'm starting to see the structures go up.
Yeah. Right on the strip, dude.
What are they paying those fucking guys? Because my members ain't out there.
Okay, there's building trades members out there. 433's putting up that grandstand at the
Okay.
Bellagio, which looks sick as fuck.
Yeah.
They put that yacht in. That was Local 12. Like,
Is Local 12's operating the yacht?
they operated the crane that stuck the yacht in the Bellagio fountains.
They were maybe operating the yacht.
No. Maybe. I don't know. If it's got a seat in hydraulics, it's Local 12, baby.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't know. I think.
I got a 12 sticker on here now.
I think
What do you think
some-
of that sticker, Daniel?
How come my local union?
Because you didn't. I don't have one.
I'll get you one.
Yeah. See
And
that little
if I
crane
get
on
you
there?
one, you'll put it on there.
Yeah, I don't give a
Okay.
shit. I have to.
I don't know. I think the F1. I mean, that would be a good job to have a PLA on.
I would love that, dude. F1's the only fucking organization I seen come in and just punk the fucking Clark County.
They did whatever they wanted.
They came in and just said, "This is what you're gonna do. Fucking suck it." Like,
Why?
I don't know. And then they had the article of those fucking all the county commissioners that got in trouble for taking the tickets.
Yeah.
But it was for educational purposes.
Yeah.
brother.
You know who didn't? Naft.
Nah,
You know what he did the first day of F1?
tell me.
He rode the city bus
Good.
because he wanted to see how the city
How fucked
transit
up it
was
was?
going to work with F1.
Man. Hey, Mike, for real.
Hey, that's a gangster move. He handled that one well. All the other commissioners take the $1,000 tickets to go for educational purposes, and he decided I'm going to ride the city bus.
Yeah, this is how
with
I'm
my
gonna
constituents and see how the public transit system works with F1.
I ain't mad at it, dude.
No, that was a good move.
And shout out to RTC for the most part, dude. They work well with us.
Yeah?
Angela and MJ.
Yeah.
I wish they'd have some fucking PLAs on their jobs. They say they can't, but again, I think it's one of those narratives that isn't really fucking true. So
Yeah.
I know sometimes Angela watches. Plant that little seed, Angela.
PLAs. We want PLAs. Oh, and what do you think? I mean, the F1, I know a lot of local business owners fucking hate
Fucking
F1.
hate it, dude.
Hate it.
It ain't good for small business. And dude, like, really, we know the truth. We live here.
Yeah.
First of all, anytime that F1 comes, how many of these fucking small businesses fucking are losing out, especially on Cobalt? Like,
Yeah.
it's the streets that we don't know. Everyone knows Vegas Boulevard.
Right.
But, like, you look at, like, Cobalt and fucking, you know, all these other little streets, dude. And even if it's a motherfucker selling Welcome to Las Vegas shirts for $5.99,
Yeah.
that dude's losing out.
Yeah.
Because they put those fucking bridges. They do all kinds of fucked up
They
shit around
shut
here.
down their business by reducing access to their store.
Yes.
So all the road construction comes, they do bypass bridges, and all of a sudden you used to have traffic and foot traffic coming to your store. Not anymore. Shut down. And I don't know if they ever like made that right. I know that a lot of business owners came together to like appeal to F1 to be like, hey, what the fuck? And I don't know if that's ever been corrected.
I know that I'm on the Public Education Foundation board, and I did see F1 donate some money to the scholarship. So I know that they're doing some community service around here. So, I mean, give credit where credit's due.
Right.
Like, let's not sit here and fucking just shit on F1. But I know that they do some community work.
Yeah.
I'll try to find out more if it matters. I don't think it does.
Right.
But I know that they're in the community.
Yeah.
But it still sucks for fucking small businesses.
And my members are on the permanent structures of F1, so maybe I should say that. It's
Yeah.
just these temporary grandstand things.
I think it's
me off.
ironworkers, laborers, carpenters. There was a little jurisdictional conversation between ironworkers and carpenters on some shit. I know IABW said they were fucking good for the most
Really?
part. Yeah, like so. I'm not to say that they're not
Right.
but like the windows. Who's putting in the glass?
Not me.
Is it 433? Legit? Do you know?
I have no
I don't know
idea.
either. Yeah.
I thought it was last year. It was non-union.
Yeah,
it was a
that's
non-union like furniture company, from my understanding.
Glasses furniture.
Dude, interior glass they call furniture all the time.
Oh, you got to check out the new glass doors at the office, at the building trades office.
Yeah.
They were put in by union, like I promise. I don't
By
know the name
my
of the
guys?
company. By a union contractor. I don't know.
You mother.
It's not me, dude. I hired a general for that shit. We should have put a PLA on the fucking office.
Yeah, I actually have that in my notes for SMBT updates. If you wanted to give an update on the new building.
Go ahead.
No, well, it's your building.
Oh,
Give us an update on the new building trades building. Where are we at? How's
new
it look?
building trades building. It's looking good. It's coming along. I'm hoping by the first week of December we'll be all fucking done, rock and rolling.
Nice.
I don't want to give too many details away
All
about
right.
it, but it's going to be good. It's going to be the fucking new building trades fucking headquarters, bro. That's where all the agents can come and conduct business anytime they want. Organizers, if they feel the need to stop in and get a fucking snack or cool down or just, we're going to have a room to fucking just a quiet room to just do some fucking work. We're not going to make it like Google in that motherfucker where we
Right.
have sleeping pods, but it's coming along good, dude.
Is there
And-
gonna be a ping pong table?
no, I actually somebody was going to give me Josh at Community Access Lending. Shout out Community Access Lending. Josh was going to give me a fucking pool table to put in there. There ain't no fucking room for one, and for two, I don't know if we really need a fucking pool table in the labor.
I said
temple.
ping pong table.
But same thing. Games.
Sure. Okay.
We're starting a podcast room. I hope Pete's going to fucking help us, and if not, that's fine. We're no
He's
direct
gonna help
competition.
us.
There's
He's
no.
gonna
It's
help
not
us.
direct competition. But we got that. We got Ed Owen's gonna have his own dude. It's gonna be good to have fucking home base and some stability and structure,
Right.
bro. We've been fucking like
over.
nomads, fucking running around all over,
Yeah.
bouncing around from hall to hall. Dude, it sucks.
You're like the young adult that's couch surfing on everyone else's couches.
yeah, that's exactly
the
what
building
it
trade
is.
is doing right now.
Yes, it sucks, but you got to take a step back to take a step forward,
Right.
bro.
It's gonna be awesome when it's all done.
Yeah, we're just signing the final documents and check your inbox. I'm sure you got some bank documents.
Okay.
But yeah, dude, it should be good.
Fuck yeah. So we talked a little bit about F1 and kind of where we're at there. Another project that we haven't really given an update on that I kind of wanted to hear about was Creech. So it makes me a little nervous because it's a government job. It's a federal job. So it's federal money and there's a PLA on it. there was a PLA put on that prior to this administration. And I know when this administration came in, canceled a bunch of federal PLAs, we got nervous.
Yeah.
But, you know, to my understanding up until this point, the PLA is good. The project's good. Do you have any, like, what is that? Do you have any updates on that project and
So,
kind of what it is?
From what I understand, that money's already been allocated. Everything's been done for 5 phases of that project. Mm-hmm. The contractor has committed to working under a project labor agreement at Creech Air Force Base for all 5 projects. They just signed the second PLA for it. So it's good, man. And look, I was on a call the other day with somebody and they were telling me, like, this feels like a fair PLA. I said, because it is. And they said that makes us feel comfortable. And they still had something to bitch about or whatever, but whatever. It's good, dude. And it's still going. I think even with the government shutdown, they're still working.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure what part. And again, it's all sticky out there, bro. Like, there's a lot of shit we can't say are classified, you know, top secret documentations and shit. But it's going good, dude. Like, there's people out there. Look, Creech traditionally never builds union. And with the Biden administration, and again, I don't give a fuck what anyone's opinion is about Biden. I'm not here to debate that, but that doesn't happen without the Biden administration. We don't have union workers on that project without the Biden administration, and I'll leave it at that because I don't fucking care about arguing or debating about Biden. I'm just so fucking tired. Right.
That's crazy. So, all right, that's good. That's a little update. I know. You know, we've been asking members who are listening to the podcast, listeners, to kind of comment on our YouTube page about some topics that they want to talk about. Last episode, we talked about those sweet new hard hats they make us wear. You're not a fan.
Gross.
I think they're cool.
Yeah.
I really like the chin strap. Another one that we got was near misses.
The chin strap is a face thong. Think about it. It's a fucking face thong.
I like it. I like the new hard hats. I don't know. You can... It is what it is. So there was another request, near misses.
Yeah.
I saw a good Instagram reel or something, and it was if you're married to a blue collar worker and they text you halfway through the day, hey, I just want to let you know I love you. Chances are they just had a near miss doing some sketchy shit.
Fuck
so
yeah.
if you like start texting your significant other, hey man, just want to let you know.
I've seen some wild shit in
Yeah.
the fucking field, dude, and one that comes to mind. Like, if I like all-time scariest, well, I ain't been scared since fucking kindergarten, brother.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm over here snorting lines and fucking kicking tires, fucking lighting fires. You know, fucking hanging and banging, brother. But no, dude, fucking, I think that the biggest one I've ever fucking seen was we were at fucking Turnberry Towers. Both, there was 2 scary incidents. One, they were pouring with a bucket. I don't know if you've ever, I know glazers are always beneath the ironworkers, like rod busters, and not like under trade fucking thing. I know. Well,
be careful what you just said. I don't like the way that sounded.
Underhanded. No, but like I like Justin. You know, there's some people who just tell me like, bro, they never go to the top.
Right.
And so they were pouring concrete with the bucket, and there was 2 fucking cranes on that job, and one crane had the bucket on the line. This crane, they overlapped for the 2 towers, right?
Okay.
So the crane caught the fucking line, and it pulled the fucking bucket up because he was fucking rotating.
He's grabbing the line.
And the more he went, the more the line came out. Dude, that fucking line came out like a giant fucking wrecking ball. That bucket of concrete had to weigh a fucking few tons, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking swang across the deck. Everyone fucking hit the floor. Labors. Dude, if that would have hit somebody, the motherfucker, it would have punted them out to Vegas Boulevard, dude. That was scary as fuck. Like...
Yeah.
Look, because you have no control.
Yeah.
There's no control. You have this fucking 2-ton fucking bucket of concrete just swinging. So that was pretty wild. Nobody got hurt, knock on wood, thank God. The second one was on that same project. And it was Turnberry East. And what ended up happening was they were pouring concrete. It was the second floor. So it was like the ballrooms or whatever they called. And then it has like 20-foot fucking ceilings.
Yeah.
So the next floor was 20 foot up. And they had these jacks. They had flyers that were, I don't know if you know what flyers are. So basically they're like tables, prefabricated tables. Yeah. The carpenter set those flyers on these jacks that are drilled into the columns. And after they pour concrete, they lower the jacks, the tables break, they pull them out, and then they just jump them up. Yeah, to make the decks go quicker. So those motherfuckers failed. And it wasn't the carpenters, bro. It ended up coming out that it was the design. It wasn't like the union worker that fucked this
Right.
up. It was the people in the office who under-engineered it. So they had two tables like this that connected, and they had a handset, a bunch of shit in the middle. Well, when they poured the concrete, the weight of the concrete was too much. And those fucking flyers fucking opened up like a trap door. Fell 20 fucking feet, concrete. You can find pictures of it on the news and shit, bro. But like our rebar fucking stood and the cables and everything stood.
Really?
Everything else dropped. You see laborers like fucking Spider-Man, bro. They look like insects caught in a fucking web, dude. And we weren't up there because they were pouring. Our job was done. There was
Right.
one guy on pour watch. We put him up there because he was fucking hungover.
Yeah.
I'll never forget this site, dude. Me, my pops, and a couple others, we go running in to go fucking help,
Right.
which was stupid. I ended up finding out later.
Right.
We go running in to go see what the fuck. I see faces of panic running out like I've never seen before. I'll never forget the look on these people's faces, bro. They were just like fucking shock and fear like I've never fucking seen. And when you're running the opposite way,
Yeah.
you're not even thinking about that. But I was like, what the fuck, man? And this is fucking the crazy part, right? So I go under and I'm like fucking screaming for this dude, Gary. And I'm like, where the fuck, dude? And there's the concrete just all fucked up. Everything's fucked up,
Yeah.
right? And the reason it's bad to run in there to go help is because I didn't assess the situation. You're supposed to assess before you run into anything.
Yeah.
Because what if it would have fucking fell all the way down? Then I'm
Right.
fucking crushed, right? So I go underneath the flyers, obviously where the opposite side of where the concrete is, and there's a carpenter there, and he's fucking screaming, and I look at him, and there's a pair of boots like this under the fucking, like where the flyer pinches, like boots like this, fucking up, dude. And I look, and I was like, is that fucking a body or something? And
Yeah.
he starts throwing up. The carpenter starts fucking throwing. He's full on fucking panic attack. And I go over there and I'm like, fuck, dude. And it's like concrete and everything, right? So I go fucking grab the boot. It's just the fucking boot.
Empty boot.
The concrete guy
There's no
took off
foot
his
in it.
fucking boots to put on the, his concrete boots or
Yeah.
whatever. So there was no body in that fucking thing, dude. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? It was wild, bro. It was fucking pandemonium, fucking
Yeah.
chaos. I'm screaming for this dude, Gary, and I see him up there. He's fucking hanging onto a column, fucking all fucking hungover. I'm sure he got sober after that.
Yeah.
But that was fucking nuts, dude. That was wild. Yeah, it was good. It was a good learning lesson. I learned a lot from that mistake. And then the fucking cocksucking safety guy had the audacity to write us all up for fucking. My brother got a fucking trash skip with the forklift, went over there and started bringing dudes down.
Oh, okay.
Wrote
Shot the trash skip up to
Yeah.
to where they were so they could hop in and get down.
Yes. They ended up fucking writing my brother up. They tried to kick him off the job for fucking saving lives, dude. Stupid. That's the fucking stupid.
Did they write him up?
Yeah. But we look, if they would have fired my brother, we all would have walked off that bitch, like for
That's
sure. There would have been no
crazy.
rod busters on that job.
That's what the safety guy thought was the problem.
Yeah. Was us. Motherfucker.
Fucking safety guys.
Stupid.
I mean, the near misses happen every single day.
They do.
I mean, that's a pretty extreme situation,
Wow.
obviously. But there's people. I mean, there's near misses literally every single day, and we preach safety, obviously, as the unions. The industry has really made a lot of positive changes towards safety. My father was a union glazer, and they didn't even wear harnesses.
Really?
Maybe a belt. They would have the belt sometimes.
Yeah.
Just a waist
Just in
belt.
case,
They
yeah.
didn't really have like a harness, and then they didn't even really wear them.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't the culture. The culture, it kind of, you were a bitch if you put that on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now
Ain't much change, brother.
no, I mean, I
Not
think
for
it's changed
safety.
a lot
It has to,
because what we did is we really ingrained it into the apprentices for so many years. And now, like, if you see, I know when I was in the field, if you see someone who maybe forgot to tie off, like they have their harness on, but they didn't clip on the lanyard, you tell them, hey, put your fucking lanyard on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And oh shit, because the last thing you want to see is someone get hurt or someone not go home,
It's a culture change,
It
bro.
is.
It's literally like I tell people, dude, it's just like putting on your seatbelt. Everyone fought it at first. Now you get in your car, you don't even think about it. You put the fucking seatbelt on, you take off.
Right. But we had a guy get really hurt out at the convention center in a scissor lift. Scissor lift tipped over a unit, hit his lift, lift tipped over. He was pretty high up, hit the ground. And that sucks, dude, when you have to make those phone calls. I mean, a lot of times it's the agent has to find out, well, who's the beneficiary, right? Who do we call and say, hey, so and so's in the hospital, you need to go to the hospital? And I don't want to make those calls. And God forbid I ever have to make a call where one of the members pass away on a job site, and you have to have those discussions with a beneficiary, a wife or a spouse is fucking awful.
Do you, as the agent, go to the hospital with the member?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So
does Stewart go too?
it depends on if there's a steward, but typically the steward stays on the job.
Okay.
If there's an accident, I get to the job right away. I mean, that one, the member called me, said, you need to get down here. I was down there with OSHA, with the general contractor, assessing the situation, taking notes, talking to the member. Usually if my members are in the hospital for anything, even non-job related, I always try to make it to the hospital if they're in there. I had a member, this was a couple of years ago, went to the hospital, had like a lung condition, some issue with his lungs. And, I went to the hospital because we have temporary disability that can help pay him, and sick dues that help them when they're sick. And so, this kid was one of my apprentices when I was in the field. So I show up to the hospital and he's just getting out of surgery. And so he's, this guy talked all the time, never stopped talking. And so I show up to the hospital and he's just getting out of surgery. They're pulling the tube out of his mouth.
Oh,
the
shit.
nurse is next to him and he starts talking like, oh, you got to let him in. The nurse is like, you need to stop talking. And I'm like, you're not going to get that motherfucker to stop talking. I'm telling you that right now. I've worked with him for many years. He's like, no, that's my agent. Come in, Daniel. And I go, bro, rest. Here's your paperwork. I'm going to leave it on your table. I'll come in and see you tomorrow. And he's like, all right. And he fucking passed away that night.
No shit.
It's awful.
Fuck.
Absolutely awful. Some issue with something with his lungs or whatever. But that one hit me hard.
I bet.
We've had I've been in this position for 7-8 years. I've had members pass away. Right, members pass away, retirees passed away. That one hit a little different. We just recently had a member pass away up in Mammoth.
Really?
And he was traveling up there. He was in his Airbnb and hit the ground.
No
shit. My other member that was sharing that Airbnb with him went up there, heard it, called 911. I don't know exactly what the cause of death is, but young guy.
That's fucking wild, dude.
And it makes you think, man, life is short. All of a sudden it could happen to any of us. And when we're out on those job sites, it's important that we look out for each other. It's important that we're making sure, we are staying safe and we're doing everything we can to make sure that we go home to our families at the end of the day, you know?
I think, dude, so like ironworker culture, we the steward goes sometimes fucking in the ambulance with them. Like,
really?
Fuck you.
Yeah.
It causes confusion. Like, how does the agent get there if the member's hurt, right? Your brother's hurt, and you go in the ambulance. Well, fuck, how the fuck you know which hospital? So, like, it's the steward's job. It's my belief, right? I don't know if it's written in the fucking books or anything, but it's my belief that, like, the steward needs to be with the fucking member. Every job site needs a fucking steward, not the company safety guy. Like, no, I got it. He's my friend.
Right.
Like, fuck you. I know who you work for.
Right.
Like, that's your friend. This is my fucking brother. There's a difference there. And I'm going to ride with this motherfucker, right? We go to the hospital. And so when I was an agent, I would have when we had stewards, bro, nobody wanted to be a fucking steward either for the Rockbusters. It's hard. It's hard. They think it's like bitch shit or whatever.
Yeah.
But I learned it from 433 and a lot of the structural cats, bro. Like, this is the culture. This is what we do. Just like you said with the harnesses and all this thing. Like, the steward's a big fucking deal on the job, bro. Like, he documents what work you're doing. He's supposed to do a lot of the shit, right?
Yeah.
When his steward reports, and when you have jurisdictional disputes, like, oh, here the union has their shit.
Yep.
But aside from that, going to the hospital with them, I had a guy get his foot ran over on a project. I want to say it was Resorts World? Yeah, it was Resorts World. I'm pretty sure, dude, this fucking kid, they had a load. He had a tagline on the load of the forklift, which I don't know why. I think he had the tagline, but then he was standing too fucking close. And when the operator turned the wheel, it was all mistakes all the way around. And he ran over his fucking foot. And I went over to fucking Sunrise to go see him. Actually, UMC. And I went over to UMC and everyone was surprised, dude, that there was an agent there. Now, because 416, dude, traditionally in Vegas, that was a rarity that the agent would go. And I'm like, fuck that, dude. We need to be here with you guys, right? And I would always say, like, don't make me deliver a fucking Bible. Because, like, if you go give a Bible to the spouse, that means you're fucking dead.
Yeah.
I was like, don't ever fucking make me go deliver a Bible, dude.
Right.
And I'm blessed that in my time, nobody had fucking passed, dude. Like, thank fucking God. but I dealt with a bunch of other shit. But the importance of Stewart's going, I wouldn't have known where he was, what room or anything, unless the fucking Stewart didn't go. You know what I mean?
That's a good point.
So yeah, dude, it was super good.
I know when I go to the hospital, the nurses, and because sometimes it's restricted access, like they don't want just anyone going in there depending on how new it is or who the person is. And usually if I say, I'm his agent, they're like, oh shit.
I'm his agent.
They don't know what that means. They don't know I'm his union business agent. I just say, I need to see him. I am his agent.
And I need to get there before the fucking safety guy does, bro. That's I've told you that story about why I really became an agent was because the fucking company was like, don't prescribe him anything over 10 milligrams and all that shit. Like, fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, no, dude, who are you?
That safety guy is there to protect the company.
Yeah, not you.
100%.
Yeah,
that's what
dude.
and even if the safety guy is friends with the guy, it doesn't matter. Your job as the safety guy for the company is to protect the company.
Yeah.
You're going up there to protect the company. My job is to protect the member. So that's what I'm going up there. And maybe we align. Maybe when I show up and the safety guy's doing what they're doing and I'm doing, I was like, okay, this is good. But not all safety guys are like that.
What kind of advice, let's say, and I'm interested to hear, and not to throw you on the spot, but like, you have a member who gets hurt, is in the hospital, you get there before the safety guy, what's the first thing you fucking tell him? What does that situation look like? Like, let's say I fell, bam.
Yeah.
And broken ribs, broken leg, and I'm laying in the hospital, and I say, oh, fuck, thank you, Daniel.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming, brother. I'm good, though. I'm good. What do you tell me?
I take a statement as quickly as possible, tell me the truth, everything that happens. And depending on that statement, I will coach the member on how to talk to the safety guy, what to say and what not to say.
Yeah.
It depends on the situation, right?
Yeah,
Some situations are different.
But it's always important.
What I want to know is the truth.
The truth.
Tell me exactly what happened, right? Don't lie to me. That's like lying to your own lawyer.
Yes.
You can't lie to your own lawyer. Tell me the truth, and then I'll coach you through how to handle the situation. I'm not going to have him do anything illegal.
No, dude, and that's the thing. We know we're under a fucking microscope, especially because we're talking shit on the podcast, but I would always tell the members, can you pass a fucking piss test? Yes or no? Don't fucking lie to me.
Right.
You're going to look stupid. I could fucking tell you, go get clean.
Right.
And I'll send you for a piss test later. Like, no, I could pass. Like, okay, fine. And then they get popped, whatever. And then the apprentices, I will always tell them, if you fucking lie to me, I can't fucking help you.
Right.
I need the truth.
Yeah.
And I need the truth because sometimes there's options and things you don't fucking know that I do that I could help you with.
Right.
Right? Like, did you tell anybody that you have a fucking problem? Right. Did you tell anybody that you depend on fucking narcotics?
Right.
No. Well, like, bro, there's ways I could help. Right?
Yeah.
So there's things that I just want the fucking truth. I'm not your boss. I'm your representation.
Right.
Your boss is the person, whatever. You go lie to him.
Right.
And then I tell people, lie to your fucking wife. Don't lie to me, motherfucker. I know the truth. But it's good. Bro, I'm glad. I love this podcast. Because this is the real shit that I think that members need to know. Like, don't lie to your fucking agents. Otherwise, they can't help you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what do you think? I think that's kind of all I had to cover. We're gonna try to release these things weekly, yeah. That's the goal.
Weekly. Right now, we're fucking the David O'Reilly one kind of set us back, but we're gonna be back on track. We're gonna put 2 up today.
Okay,
and rock and fucking roll, man.
Let's get some members out here.
Let's get some members, man. Like, follow, subscribe, smash that fucking like button.
Let's get some crazy members that want to kind of have the tough discussions. I want to have the hard discussions.
Yeah.
Let's get it out. Let's go.
Yeah.
Awesome, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, bro.